So right, I found this cool game on Roblox, and it's got voice chat, and you shoot and lie to people, so you can't really ask for much else. Yo, what's good? You gonna let me in? Cheers guys, I really appreciate that. Anyway, right, I've already explained this game to quite a few friends, and some of them got it, some of them didn't. Maybe I can explain it to you YouTube kids. Probably not though. Either way, it's worth a try. I haven't uploaded on this channel in like a year. Please subscribe, else I'm gonna be homeless. And enjoy the video. So, basically, No Big Deal is a game which has 5 teams. Alamont, Yorimoto, Bergman, Renetti, and Harfwell. Each company has their own little backstory and company building, which in theory can make the gameplay slightly more personal. Me personally, I like to play for Renetti and Harfwell because they're quite down to business in most lobbies I play. Whereas I have a thing against Bergman and Yorimoto, and I don't really care what y'all say, fuck 'em.
Oh, he's so cooked.
Shoot!
No!
No, mister.
Yo! Oh my god!
Shot him point blank with a shotgun.
Oh, anyway, getting back on track, the whole concept is that these 5 teams compete across 2 different weeks to see who can win the most money. The first week will start with 3 of the teams randomly selected, and whichever team makes the most money that first week will automatically continue on to the next week, with the 2 other spaces being filled with teams that weren't selected for week 1. So for example, if week 1 starts with Alamont, Bergman and Renetti, and Alamont make the most money the first week, Alamont will move on to the next week and then compete against Harfwell and Yorimoto. One thing that I do like is that the winner of both weeks don't actually get anything, just kudos for winning, which is good because it shows the game at its heart is really made for lighthearted fun, and it opens up more funny scenarios when people aren't like fighting to the death or trying to metagame somehow.
Catch that easily.
Hello?
What do you want?
Okay, so now I'll explain how you actually win, how you make money in this game, and the round system. When you first start playing, you'll be given a brief intermission to pick a team that looks something like this.
Big deal. I go to sleep, I play no big deal. I do not I play no big deal.
Sorry.
And once you've picked from one of the 5 marvellous teams, you'll eventually be put into a round, being either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Each day starts with 2 minutes of negotiation time, where you can use a phone and dial up other teams to persuade them in your favour. Look at these absolute robots. What the hell? And each day will also have a different mission, such as in this clip is an acquisition, asking to acquire the project and sell it to another company. By the way, the project is a little floppy disk with funny little names on it that vary from round to round. The value of the project will also vary from round to round, sometimes being about 5 grand, maybe 2 grand, and on dead drop days usually about 7 grand. Every round of No Big Deal involves the project and money, and I'll quickly go through all the missions given at the beginning of the day. The first mission is Transaction, where 2 teams are provided with money of varying amounts and 1 team is provided with the project. The company of the project should call or wait for other teams to call them asking to sell it for a fair amount. We actually got money to give you for the project.
Welcome to Alamont Tech Support. How may I help you? Press 1 if you want to talk to a supervisor. Press 2 if you want to talk to a robot.
What?
Press 1.
Please wait as we transfer the call. For now, listen to our sponsored music.
And as with all other missions, whatever your team ends the day with, for example, if you manage to get the project, You want to keep it in your spawn room before the round ends, to earn the cash at the end of the day. The next mission is Double Disc, where 2 companies are provided with an alpha and beta version of the project, and the third team is provided with all the money. This mission is more meticulous, because all teams have to be dealt with, and one slip up can make everything go wrong. Another mission is Acquisition, which I mentioned earlier. The project will spawn in somewhere on the map, and 2 teams are provided with the location, whilst the other team looks to purchase the project, and is not given the location. Then the final mission is Dead Drop, which happens every Friday and sometimes on other days during the week. It works the exact same as Acquisition, except all teams are fighting for the project, which leads to absolute chaos.
There, go, 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 go. Get it quickly, quickly, quickly.
Boom. Alright, I got it.
Hurry, boys, come on, let's go.
No! Oh my god, my arm. My arm's completely gone.
Get in, just get in the car, just get in the car.
I got over, I got over. Is our driver? Oh my god, they're alive. Go, 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 go! Go!
Not if I have anything to say about it. My bad, gang.
As you can tell, Dead Drop is pretty crazy. There's one thing in common with all these missions. Before a deal is made, each team will want to consider their best options. Is what they receive for what they give a good deal? Do they trust other teams to keep fair on their deal without lying to them with counterfeit cash? Yes, that's in this game. Or killing them for their resources. If the game's decided to give your team less or no money at all, maybe your team should lie or kill to get what you want. Or maybe you should just blow the other team up.
Guys.
Give him the briefcase. We have free money for you. You know, he has free money for you. We are very nice people. He has free money. Look, look, look. That's free money. You see? Free money, boy!
There are so many scenarios that you can find yourself in, centered around the mission system and mafia gameplay, which is honestly what makes this game so fun, because combined with voice chat, it's just so interesting to watch everything unfold. Finally though, after the missions, the items, guns and the map mix up the gameplay. Every team is given 2 briefcases which you can put real money, counterfeit money, the project, and a grenade in. Practically every time you go to make a deal, both teams will carry their assets in a briefcase, so you can never really be fully sure if someone's trying to con you. This game also has coffee and burgers. Yeah, they don't do anything, but if you just want to be a chill guy, it's always there for you. There's the phone, of course, and then there's a seltzer bottle, which kind of works as a peace offering between companies. You pay 300 for it, but if deposited in another team's spawn room, you get 1,000, and so do they, so it's a win-win really. Then there's guns, which start at cheap, weaker pistols like the hardball, that you'll have no choice but to purchase early on. It progressively goes into machine guns, shotguns, snipers, and by Friday everyone will probably have an assault rifle. The way you aim and shoot in this game isn't actually based on where the crosshair is, it's where the end of the gun actually is pointing in game. Which makes shooting a lot harder and more environment based.
Put it away.
They're really gonna put it away, aren't you?
There's one. And last of all is the map. This game's map has so many iconic landmarks like Aloha Burger, Vera, Spades, the Augustine Building, SA Storage, and so many more. But even beyond that, the non-crucial landmarks have so much attention to detail in them. Like, there's literally apartments, a film studio, gas stations, fire stations, so many food establishments, cinemas, and you can just walk into them all and deal in them if you choose to. I highly recommend you check out the game, because it's a rare gem to find on Roblox, and it's just such a shame that any random slop can easily outperform it when there's so much effort put into it. But yeah, that'll be it from me. I'm a really small channel, so any support you guys can give me would go a long way. and I hope you enjoyed the video.